Oh my gosh, look at that fish, Pete. Oh my gosh, look at that fish, Pete. There we go. Another, look at that. Got him, you got him, you got him. Oh, nice fish. The head is what it's. The head is big. That is just incredible. Look at the size of that thing. Look at that walleye. Come on, Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Today's show is brought to you by Mercury Marine, #1 on the water, by Bass Pro Shops, by Frable, innovating the outdoors, by your Toyota dealer, by Mills Fleet Farm, your fishing gear headquarters, by Yamaha, ATVs and snowmobiles, by Bitzer Creek Zip Lures, by Leinenkugels, by Menards, and by Johnsonville Brats. Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. I'll tell you folks, it's a cold, cloudy, miserable day, and we're up in Escanaba, Michigan, heading out on Little Bay to Knock. We're expecting rain today, we're expecting snow tonight, we're expecting northeast winds, and that's good news for walleyes. We're with Captain Greg Bartell, and I guess the nastier the weather up here, the better this time of year, huh?
Yeah, the less sun we have actually is what makes it the best.
Well, let's talk about the walleye fishing up here, Greg, in the month of November. It can be spectacular, can it?
Yeah, November, actually, the later it gets in November, the better it gets.
So the colder, you want colder water temperature?
Yep, once the water gets down in the low 40s, upper 30s, those fish just go on a feeding binge 24 hours a day.
Well, it's fun trolling, and we'll show the folks what we're using and how we're using it, right?
Sure will.
All right, folks, all of that coming up right after this.
I've always been an Optimax fan, and the new Mercury 115 horsepower Optimax is an awesome engine. Not only does it deliver the acceleration I want, but it's lighter, more powerful, and just as clean as most four-strokes in its class. Optimax is 45% more fuel efficient than traditional two-strokes. If you want that kind of power and performance working for you, go with the new 115 Optimax and go for the max. Mercury, #1 on the water.
I need an SUV that seats 7.
I need one that gets great gas mileage.
With a lineup of 5 SUVs, Toyota's got one for you. Like 4Runner, the best SUV of the year, the fuel-efficient RAV4, or Highlander with an optional 3rd-row seat.
Toyota's got the right SUV for me.
Come see which Toyota SUV is right for you at your local Toyota dealer today.
Look at that one blast that thing.
All right.
At Bass Pro Shops, we know these are the times of your life.
I got a fish here. He's ahead. Oh, man.
Be ready for them.
Look at that fish. That's a nice fish.
No matter how you like to shop, get more outdoors for your money with Bass Pro Shops.
Welcome back, folks. As I mentioned at the top of the program, we're up on Little Bay to Knock out of Escanaba with Captain Greg Bartell, and we've got sleet, we've got snow, we've got wind, we've got cold. That means walleyes, right?
That's a good thing.
Well, we're trolling today, and I guess, Greg, what I want to talk about is we're running a brake line. We're at 6 feet deep there, and we're in about 40 feet of water right here, so you run that brake line, but you're using, like, here's a junior thunderstick, but the important thing is lead core line, is that correct?
Right, we're using the lead because we're going to be fishing down about 30 feet down, and this bait will only run about 10, 12 feet on its own, so we need something to take it down there.
And the line counter reel is important. Why is that?
So you can repeat what you're doing. Once you find a number that works, a depth that works, you want to be able to put everything there so that you can run through those fish.
That makes a lot of sense, and I'll tell you again, folks, we got great weather conditions here. We're going to have a snowstorm tonight, and we're fishing tonight too, right?
Winter weather advisory.
Well, let's get our lines out here and do some trolling.
All right.
Hey, fish on, fish on. Took a few minutes there, Greg. I'll get your planer board here for you, buddy. I'll tell you, folks, this is a sloppy day. We got rain now. Is there any size to it all, Greg?
Is it hard to tell?
Oh, there's something pulling on it there.
All right, buddy.
Staying down deep, too.
You making any headway on him there?
Yeah, he's kind of swimming toward the boat.
All right, man. Now, are there always walleyes out here?
No, actually, you never know what you're going to get out here.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, decent
he's not
pike.
a bad pike.
No, not bad at all. You gonna need the net so we don't lose the bait, or?
Yeah, we shouldn't net him so we don't.
Right, here we go.
I don't want to snap the line.
There.
As much as I hate the net of Northern.
There. Oops. Whoa. He jumped right into my frable there. Oh, that's not a bad pike.
No, it's
I'll tell
not.
you, if I was taking fish home to eat, that'd be what I would take home to eat, I'll tell you. Well, I'll tell you what, let's be honest with the folks here. What we're doing is just basically waiting for evening, right? That's going to be the prime walleye time, Greg?
Yeah, that's usually. We're in a spot that can sometimes pick up some big fish during the day. That's why we're here, but we're really working toward the night.
Hey, here we go, folks. I'll tell you, as soon as that sun started going down behind the clouds, or at least it got darker because there wasn't any sun today, we got our first hit of the day, and I think this is going to be a walleye, don't you, Greg?
Yep, this one should be a walleye.
Wow, this is cool, folks. Ooh, it's a little walleye. There's the smallest walleye I've ever seen here on Little Bay tonight. But it's a walleye.
Yes, it is.
Actually, if you're going to eat a walleye, that is just a dandy to eat right there, isn't
eater.
it?
It's about 16 inches or so.
Oh, yeah. Hold them up now. That, you know, that's a beautiful walleye, isn't it? Hold them up,
That's not
Greg.
a bad fish. Good color.
Boy, that is pretty. Now, on an average night out here, how many walleyes are you guys getting?
We've been getting typically 10 to 15, sometimes a couple more.
Well, the snow has started and the fish keep right on biting here, Greg.
Yeah, we got another one on.
One thing I should mention, you know, we've been fishing up here since I think 1991, and you know, everything we used to catch used to be 5-6 pounds. You still got your shot, a darn good shot every night at a trip, but it's kind of nice to catch a lot of eater fish, you know that?
Yeah, there's a lot of people. They like to take fish home.
Okay, here he comes. No, that's not a bad one.
Another perfect eater.
That is a good eating size walleye right there, folks. Now, do we have another one on here too right away?
Yes, we do.
Oh, I'll tell you, folks, this is some fast fishing. It really is. We'll get this one off. We'll get the other one in.
Another one on.
Now, Greg, how late at night can you fish for these things?
Well, lately they've actually been biting. You can stay out here all night if you wanted.
Really?
Yeah, it gets into about 2 weeks ago they started feeding pretty heavy at night.
And there we go. There's two
Cool, two in the net.
That's pretty cool, though. I mean, you know, really, I think this is so neat to have these eating quality fish up here like this. You know that?
Oh, and they're delicious out of here, too. They're nice and white inside. The water's clear.
Now, do you clean the fish for the clients, too, Greg?
Yep, I clean them all up. It's all part of the deal.
Yeah, just hold those 2 eaters up for a second there. Those are nice fish. Those really are, Greg.
Sure.
And again, you know, this is the type of deal that you can do this every night till ice up. And I want to mention to the folks at home, you got an ice guidance service, and we have fun up here. We get big fish, don't we?
That's the time for real, true big fish. In Little Bay now, that's the best time for big, average size.
But you're going to be running the boat for another couple weeks, so folks, get up here and throw those back. We don't need them. We got another one on out here. Wow, I can't believe this, folks. This is literally one walleye after another. I'm going to flip this guy in here. I'm just going to flip him in. There
that's one of the bigger ones.
Yeah. There, folks. That is just cool fishing, man. And you know what's really interesting? Tell the folks what type of structure we're fishing out here, Greg.
We're just fishing a gravel pile out in the middle of the bay.
Yeah. And you just keep going right back over the top of the thing?
Yeah, we found a spot on it that has fish on it. So now we're just going to keep covering that one little spot.
I'll tell you, Greg, one of the most important things about this type of fishing are these line counter reels, and you say repeatability is the key. And I'm letting out 145 feet of line here, which puts me 1 foot from the bottom. But without a line counter, you're in trouble out here, huh?
Yeah, it would be real difficult. We used to do it by counting the passes on the reel, but this just simplifies it completely.
So all 3 rods that I've got out on my side are at 145 feet.
They're all within a foot of the bottom.
Hey, that's great. I like that. But repeatability is the key to success.
Yes, it is.
Folks, we got 2 on at a time. Same spot, right, Greg?
Yep,
3
exactly.
on a time. We got one out there, too.
Exactly the same time, and these look a lot bigger, too.
Bigger fish, buddy?
Yeah,
bigger fish?
they look a lot bigger. I'm going to have to get the net.
Okay, now I'm going to bring them in over here on this side of the boat, right?
Yeah, on the right side of the kicker motor.
Oh, yeah, walleye in the snow. Wow. What about that other rod you got going there? What are you doing?
We're going to have to wait until we get this one in. We can only get one at a time.
So when you get 2 on at a time, you got to take one first and then the other one, huh?
Yep.
All right, boy, I'll tell you, this is something else, folks. And I'll tell you, there's a couple of tools you got to have out here when you're doing this type of night fishing. And one is these headlamps that we've got on our heads. And we got the big TV light with us tonight. That helps a lot, too. But if you didn't have that TV light, those headlamps are awesome, aren't they, for getting these fish into that Fravel?
Yeah, it helps a lot so you can see what you're doing out here.
I don't know how close I am, Greg. Oh, yeah, nice walleye, nice walleye. Here we go. Oh. One in, that's a nice fish. Right. Boy, that's another nice 17, 18-incher, buddy. Beautiful job. Well, what do you want to do? Should I start reeling that other one in?
Well, I'll start working on that other one.
All right, buddy.
If you want to get that one.
I'll tell you something, folks, 2 at a time here. And I thought we had a hit out there on the right-hand side, too, and lost that one, Greg. Wow. Is that a pretty decent one?
Yeah, this one I think is even bigger than that one.
Bigger than mine?
Yeah. Can you get that one out of the net, John? So we can
Let me get my headlamp on here.
This is a real good one, yep.
All right, all right. Now, I'll tell you, folks, Greg, tell the folks at home, you've had some big 10-pounders on the last couple of nights. You get dangerous area here when they get close to the boat, huh? The bigger ones?
Yeah, the closer they get to the boat, there's no stretch left in the line, and that's when they can tend to snap it on you.
So can you do anything like keeping your rod tip lower?
Yeah, when they get close, if they want to pull, just pointing the rod right at them so the drag will work is the best thing to do.
I'll tell you, these Fravel trolling scoop nets are nice, these trolling shovels, aren't they?
They sure are. I like that. I've had that one for 4 or 5 years, and I'll certainly buy another one.
Folks, I'll tell you, this is a big walleye. Greg, you can't get that fish off the bottom, can you?
Oh, he's 30 foot almost straight down here. You don't want to come up. He's coming, though.
Well, how do you do this? Tell us how you're doing this.
Well, he's just slowly doing it, getting them up so you don't pull the hooks out of them or have it snap the line.
Well, I just want an opportunity to see this fish. You know what I mean, buddy?
There's the monofilament. We got about 40 feet left.
All right, so this is going to be a clutch net job, huh?
He's going to be coming up right on the right side. You should be able to see him with that netting light there.
Okay, what should I do then?
Kind of be careful with that light or with the net.
Holding the back
you got
of
the back of
there.
it?
I'll tell you, folks, this is really exciting. This really is. I mean, you know, when you think about coming out here in the cold and the wind and the snow, this is what really makes it worth it. This is what really makes it worth it. Watch your drag there, buddy. Watch your drag.
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, man, is this cool.
Look at this fish fight.
I haven't seen him yet.
This is a huge fish, John.
Look at the size of this walleye, folks. This is a monster. We got him. We got him. Oh, my gosh. Look at this walleye! Look at this walleye! Look at this walleye! Oh, is that an Army tank Slavosaurus monster, Greg?
That thing is huge!
Hey, man, give me 5. Oh, man, look at that walleye! Oh, is that a slob? Folks, you are knocking, this is a 10-pound walleye!
Oh, man,
is this a beautiful fish? We're not going in for a while now. Wait till you see this. Look at the size of this walleye. Now, wait a minute. Don't throw them back yet, because I want to grab this one down here, folks. It's right here, believe it or not, is a solid 18, 19-inch fish. Now, let's hold these up together once. I'm going to let the 18, 19-incher go. But I want to hold this thing up for a minute.
Look at us. Look at the stomach on that
thing,
fish.
Folks. That is beautiful.
That is
And if clients come and catch one big one like that they want to put on the wall, it's okay?
Not a problem. There's plenty of them up here.
All right, buddy. Well, here, you can go ahead and do the release right on the back of the boat there. Wait, we'll do it off the... We got to do it where the camera can see us here. Boy, that is beautiful. She's going to go down, no problemo. There she goes.
There she goes.
Yeah,
way to go.
Hey, nice job, buddy. We were fishing Little Bay to Knock out of Escanaba, Michigan, a 3.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 4.5 hours from Chicago, and 5 hours from Minneapolis.
For all your fishing news and more information on all our shows, visit lake-link.com. Keyword Gillespie.
Oh, look at that bass! Look at this walleye!
Look at that fish, folks. Hi, folks. John Gillespie here. I ice fish over 100 days a year, and Fravel is my choice for gear that helps me catch more fish and keeps me comfortable on the ice. Check out Fravel's new flip-over shelters. They now feature modular seating. You can choose the number and location of seats that you need. You can easily stack 4 tubs and load them into a single pickup truck. And I know Fravel has the best pullover shelters on the market.
I want a car that's fun to drive.
I want a car with a great sound system.
Toyota's got it with Corolla and Matrix, both loaded with fun, affordability, and available 6-speaker stereo. No wonder they're Consumers Digest Best Buys. Look what else Toyota has right now. Incredible 0% financing on a new 04 Corolla or Matrix. Just see your local Toyota dealer today.
What my Vexlar has taught me over the years is to move to the fish and not wait for the fish to come to me. It's also taught me to change my lures and presentation to the mood of the fish and not fish with the same lure all day if I'm not catching anything. It's also allowed me to fish through the water column, to find schools of suspended fish and catch fish in the middle of the day when most people are waiting for the sun to go down. I won't go fishing without my Vexlar.
I'll tell you, Greg, you really got these fish dialed in, buddy. And I'm going to show how wonderful that is to have that GPS system that you've got, because we can go right back over the same area time and time again, can't we?
Yeah, we keep getting fish every time we hit that same little spot.
You know, this one isn't as big as the one that you just caught, but folks, this feels like a pretty nice one, actually. You know that?
Yeah, this one's probably 2 or 3 pounds, but still a good eater.
Well, I can't get over that 10-pounder you caught. You know, Greg, you just don't see those kind of walleyes very often, you know?
No, not at this time of year. You see one here and that one there.
Oh, this is nice fighter, buddy. I don't want to rush him. Oh, another walleye. Hey, look at that walleye, folks.
5, 6
That's on
pounder.
my side of the boat. On the left side of the boat. Well, you know, that's kind of a neat deal, too. And when I get this fish out here, I want to tell folks something here. Oh, look at that walleye, folks. Hey, that's a beautiful fish. That's about 5, 6 pounds.
Yeah, that's 5 to 6.
Boy, that is really gorgeous.
That's a dandy. Look how nice.
Release them back there.
Nice
I can't quite reach, but hold them up one more time for the folks at home. And I'll tell you, I'm glad to be helping you out here, man. You know, I tell you, when you're running all these lines, though, you know, that's the cool thing is you need help in the boat. You can release them. Go ahead, Greg. That's a beautiful fish. But one of the things I want to tell you, you know, when you go fishing with Greg up here, it's kind of it's an educational experience. And you let me run this side of the boat, and you run that side of the boat. But you teach the clients how to do this, huh?
Yeah, the customers actually like that. A lot of people come out to learn, and that's what it's about. And the only way to learn is to have hands-on.
Folks, we were talking about how important it is to repeat going over the same spot each time. And that's where this GPS really comes in handy, Greg. And why don't you explain, this is us here, this little deal right here?
Right. That's the arrow. That's actually the boat.
Okay.
And it points in the direction we're going. And it leaves a trail. That's what these black lines are.
Oh, okay.
It leaves a trail that shows where we were, so wherever we get a fish here, we can go right back to that same spot.
Now, where are we catching all of our fish?
Right down on a little spot there where everything's crisscrossed.
So we start up here so we can set our lines and drift and troll right over that again,
right?
Huh? Hey, folks, it's time now to announce this week's winners of the Mills Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2003 Fishing Contest. Tom Jankowski of West Allis, Wisconsin is this week's first winner. Tom caught this 38-inch northern on Namacoggin Lake on a bucktail. Chad Schley of New Berlin, Wisconsin moved into the winner's circle with this 16-1/4-inch crappie that was caught on Hunter Lake on a leech. Brad Schmidt of Darien, Wisconsin boated this 37-1/4-inch lake trout. He caught that beauty on Lake Michigan on a dodger and a fly. Eugene Kroschel of Morris, Minnesota rounds out this week's winners with this 49-inch muskie caught on Detroit Lake on a bucktail. All of the winners will receive a $25 Mills Fleet Farm gift card, and they'll be eligible for our end-of-the-year grand prize drawing. To enter, folks, is simple. Just snap a picture of your trophy catch and stop in at your favorite Mills Fleet Farm store to pick up an entry blank. We also have hunting and fishing licenses. Mills Fleet Farm supports catch and release and keeping our water safe and clean. Mills Fleet Farm, your fishing gear headquarters. Before you gather up the gang for the hunting season, don't forget the one thing that no sportsman should be without: a hunting license. At Mills Fleet Farm, you can get nearly every hunting and fishing license, stamp, and application offered by the state. So while you're checking out the latest hunting gear, pick up your hunting license at Mills Fleet Farm. So get everything you need for the hunting season, including your seasonal license, in one stop at Mills Fleet Farm, your hunting license and sporting goods headquarters. Look at this walleye!
Oh, nice trout. Look at that fish, folks.
Hi, folks. John Gillespie here. I ice fish over 100 days a year, and Frabill is my choice for gear that helps me catch more fish and keeps me comfortable on the ice. Here's the original Pro Thermal tip-up. Don't be left in the cold with an uninsulated tip-up. The white insulation always keeps your ice holes from freezing. Tackle box, line clip, and easy storage make the Pro Thermal the only choice with tip-up technology.
The new stealth technology makes the world's best ice auger even better.
Ice fishing pro Dale Stroshine has drilled thousands of holes through the ice. Everyone with a Jiffy.
The stealth features 5 cutting surfaces. It's the smoothest Jiffy ice drill ever built. The stealth PowerPoint grabs fast for quick starts. The stealth ripper blade blows right through the ice. And the block de-icer armor prevents ice buildup. The new Jiffy Stealth technology gives me more time to catch these.
Jiffy, for over 50 years, we put America on ice. The Jiffy Stealth, winner of 3 consecutive World Speed Championships.
Got another one on here, folks. Got another one on here. This is just an automatic deal here, Greg. You know that, buddy?
Yeah, it looks like a pretty good one this time, too, again.
Boy, I'll tell you, folks, when I saw that board go straight back, Greg, feels pretty good, buddy. Feels pretty good.
Yeah, man. Bending the rod a little bit. Let's see what we got.
Now, should I keep my rod tip high?
Yeah, at least until the fish gets up by the boat, then you can start dropping it, because we don't want the fish on the surface either.
All right.
They get up on the surface and start flopping around, and they end up...
Oh, yeah, that's fun. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at that walleye.
Oh, that's another...
Look at that walleye.
That one's 7 or 8 pounds.
Oh, wow, look at that. What do you think, buddy?
Oh, I like it.
Oh, this is just incredible.
Oh my God, that might be 9 pounds, John. Falling a boat.
Oh, I'll tell you though. I'll tell you at night, folks. You got to be careful out here. This is a big walleye.
Oh,
you didn't think it was that big right away, did you?
No, it didn't look like it.
Wow, and I'll tell you, I'm glad you sharpened your hooks, aren't you? Know? Yeah, that is just a gorgeous walleye. Hold that baby up. Folks, that is another 8-pound fish. What made you trip there?
It's probably 7.
I was worried about you falling there, man.
I slipped on the metal plate on the floor.
Well, hold that out again one more time. And that might be a male, you know? It's hard to tell.
It's pretty fat.
Pretty fat?
It's probably a female, which is why we like to let them go.
Hey, folks, again, this fishing's going to get better as we get into November.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you, I don't know how much better it can get, you know? It's so incredible to catch walleyes that size on a consistent basis, Greg, you know?
You got it. I know it. This happens every day.
Maybe that's why they call your guide service Monster Walleye, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, well,
this is what we're looking for.
Let that monster go. I'll tell you, you know, it's fun to practice catch and release on this too, but I want to reiterate to the folks, and you saw it with the first few fish that we caught, you can come out here, catch your fish for your eaters, and you can catch your trophies in the same night.
Yeah. Don't get any better than that.
I said to Greg we needed a couple of eaters just as a joke after catching all those big ones, and sure enough, man, I got a small one on here.
Yeah, I got one too.
That isn't that bad.
Oh, no, that's a keeper.
That's a pretty nice walleye there,
that's
buddy.
a good eater. I got one too,
you got
John.
one too? Well, you know what's really kind of neat about this evening, folks, is our wind has died down a little bit. We still got our snow flying, but very pleasant evening out here, you know? But if guys are going to come up here, they should be prepared for this kind of weather. But the neat thing is, folks, and you've seen it on this show, big fish time, big fish time. Oh, yeah, man, if we'd have kept fish tonight, we'd have had
we'd had a roast.
We'd had a ton of fish, folks. That's another beautiful walleye.
Sure is.
But you know, we wouldn't really, if I needed fish to keep, we'd have had almost our limit of, you know, 16 to 20-inch fish and the trophies.
We'd have had a limit because you two guys would get the limit.
Well, I don't need, like I say, I don't need any fish, but we've had a blast out here. But I tell you what, those Johnsonvilles are sounding pretty good. Well, let's just finish this pass, all right?
Finish it out, sure.
Hey, Greg, come on. You're all done putting your rods away. The boat's all on the trailer. And you know what I've been doing for the last 5 minutes?
No.
Cooking Johnsonville brats. I'll tell you something, folks. These new heat and serve brats are great. You got a cold, windy, snowy day like today. When you get off that lake, what do you want to have?
Something hot.
A Johnsonville. Wait till you see these. Now you're looking at some beautiful brats here. And I'll tell you, the cool thing about these heat and serves is the fact that you only got to put them on the grill for 4 or 5 minutes, and they are ready to go. And these look absolutely delicious. Now, man, are you ready for a delicious Johnsonville?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Greg, these are the heat and serves. And believe it or not, I've only cooked these for 4 minutes on the grill. Come on, taste it. Come on, we're running out of time.
I'll burn my mouth off here.
What do you think? Doesn't that taste like I've been out here for 45 minutes cooking brats?
Yeah, and I like brats, and we usually have to cook them for a half an hour.
Now you don't have to do that. You can put it in the microwave for a minute and a half, and you got a brat that tastes like it's freshly grilled. The Johnsonville Heat and Serve brats, folks, you're looking at the package right now. They are absolutely wonderful. Captain Greg Bartell charters on Little Bay to Knock on a daily basis. For more information, give Greg a call. That phone number is 906-474-9697. 474-9697.
At Johnsonville, we actually grill our new Heat and Serve brats for you. Just microwave and serve. For brats that taste juicy, flavorful, and fresh off the grill. Even when you won't be grilling. Welcome to Fresh Grilled Taste. Welcome to Johnsonville.
Without a Yamaha ATV, you're not going very far. The Grizzly 660 Automatic, the only ATV with push-button front diff lock and four-wheel independent suspension. Where you go now is up to you. Now, get a 2,500-pound Warn winch for just $69.95 with select models.
I'm here at MW Marine, and I'll tell you folks, you just gotta see this Alumacraft Navigator. It's a huge 16-footer with a 52-inch live well. Hey, it's even got a bait well. It's powered by a smooth, dependable 50-horsepower Mercury engine. It has two 7-foot-long locking rod boxes that will hold 10 rods comfortably. This package includes trolling motor, locator, and more for about $12,000. Get your new Mercury-powered boat from MW Marine today.
Escape winter in the soothing warm waters of a Whirlpool tub from Menards. Like these quality models by Aqualux with powerful jets to ease away the day's tension. On sale starting at just $277. Give your bath the finishing touch with lifetime warranty faucets by Moen. This stylish High-Arc Chrome faucet is just $129. A matching tub and shower faucet is $119. For a beautiful bath, shop Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
I need a truck I can count on 24/7.
I want a serious truck with some serious power.
Toyota's got it with Tundra, the truck named a best overall value in its class.
Toyota's got some tough stuff with Tundra.
And now look what else Toyota has. $2,000 cash back or take 0% financing on an 03 Tundra full-size truck. So hurry and see your local Toyota dealer today.
Hey, I want to thank you for a great evening of fishing. I mean, we got 3 trophies, a lot of eaters, Greg. But again, you got openings coming up, and fishing will last another 2-3 weeks. And you guys don't have to bring anything?
No, they don't need anything. Just bring some warm clothes.
Well, right.
Yeah, bring some warm clothes. But yeah, there's openings through the end of November.
And don't forget your ice fishing business.
Oh, ice fishing is phenomenal.
That's where you get the real trophies up here.
Yeah, average size 8 pounds.
Beautiful. Hey, thanks, man.
Hey,
had a good time.
I had a blast.
Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you.
All right, folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet, but we'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying Wisconsin's waters and woods.
The skies are clear, shine on and on. Wisconsin woods and waters, we all